Chris Huntley. All right. So you're coming and speaking at the Digital Life Insurance Agent Mastermind. We've been trying to get you for years to do this. You're finally doing it. Why don't you tell people who don't know who Chris Huntley is a little bit about yourself and your background?
Yeah. Hey, everyone. Hey, Jeff. Thanks for having me. So, I started off as a Spanish instructor. I thought I was going to be have a career in academia. I was teaching Spanish at SDSU, San Diego State University, working on my master's degree. And then I read a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad that changed my life. I wanted to be an entrepreneur. The only other thing that I knew other than Spanish was finances. So I got into finances. That led me to life insurance. After exhausting my list of family and friends, I quickly realized I had no idea what I was doing when it came to marketing and how to get an ROI on all the types of advertising, marketing that I was doing. I stumbled upon online marketing and specifically content marketing and blogging, and built a website called insuranceblogbychris.com. Over a period of 10 years, I built it from scratch to where it was getting 70,000 visits per month organically from Google, and about 2,500 leads per month. So I went through the whole stages of having an agency, backed off that, and I actually I did more of a rev share or lead gen type model where I'd share my leads for a commission split for a long time. And I ultimately exited that in 2018.
Awesome. And it was a significant exit, and that's incredible.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was quite a life event.
Yeah.
I'm very proud.
Awesome. Well, you're continuing to consult with other websites. You've built other websites outside of insurance. And those have taken off. Like you have the sauce, right? And you're going to bring us the sauce at the mastermind. Why don't you tell everybody what you'll be talking about and kind of walk through what they'll learn?
So it's funny because if you look at like the first blog post I ever wrote on my first site, Insurance Blog by Chris, and you compare it to the first thing I produced on my site after selling, 10 years later, it's night and day. So obviously I learned a lot in those 10 years, a lot of tricks and tools, and it has a lot to do with how you want to position yourself in the market. So branding, some of the tools that you're going to use, some of the ways that you are going to stand out, it has completely changed. It's 10 years ago, you could just throw up a blog post that had really good content, get a few backlinks, and you had a pretty good chance of getting some traffic to it. So it still works today, but I think it requires a little bit more strategic planning. And that's what I'm going to bring to you is, how you can still get those links, how you can still build that authority, and, not only be seen as an authority in Google's eyes so that they'll send you traffic, but also, when a user comes to your site, so they'll trust you and they'll want to do business with you.
Awesome. Well, that's going to be a very helpful presentation, especially since things have been changing so much in that,
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I know that everyone is saying, well, it's SEO is getting harder, and it is getting harder. But I think that you're going to really enjoy the presentation and what I'm going to bring, because I've just recently done this. I just started a site in the credit space, and we built that from 0 to 40,000 visits per month in less than a year and a half. So it can still be done, and that's a pretty competitive space.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that it's getting harder. I would say it's just different. And so
there you go.
You're still going to spend
what got you there before isn't going to get you to the next step.
Exactly. So you're going to come up with those, what's working now, what's different, what's changed over the past few years that's working for you right now, which I think is going to be a very interesting and helpful topic for agents trying to market their sites out there and bring traffic to it. So Chris, we're pumped to see you in a week or so, and can't wait for you to bring the heat.
I'm super excited. As you know, I totally nerd out on this stuff. I can't wait to talk about this with you, Jeff, and with the audience. It's gonna be great.